Hey everybody, welcome to week 2 of the course here, the economics course. Got some scenery up here, a little different. This is a picture from a place, Okinawa, Japan, back in my army days. It's one of the places I was stationed. It's a little island south of mainland Japan. And this was a Tori Station was the name of the base. Didn't spend a lot of time there because I was always in other places, but this is where me and the family were stationed. So anyway, so there's some pictures there. Um, so far in the course, everybody's doing really good that I've seen. The discussions are really good, good interaction and everything. My little motivation or topic this week is attention to detail. I notice sometimes there's little things like be it in homeworks or discussions or writing things, maybe spelling or grammar or different little things. Or getting stuff in time turned in time. So that's why I'm kind of got me thinking about attention to detail. When we write papers, or how do we write them? Do we just write 2 words, or do we write a full sentence? Little things like that. So I just thought this might be something different. I A lot of you may know about the Where is Waldo thing. There's a lot of attention to detail in the Waldo series. And for those of you who don't know what this is, it's a cartoon thing, Waldo, and you're supposed to find where Waldo's at. Plus they got all these other little details in here, so it's very detailed. The artists that do these are very detailed. But if you're going to look for Waldo, that's the thing is, oh, where is Waldo? So I don't know. I haven't even looked for him yet. He's in here somewhere though. But anyway, so that's my point is, just attention to detail. I use the analogy of a surgeon, and in life, you're the surgeon of your life, of your job, your school. And I just, something to think about. When you go see a surgeon, you expect attention to detail. I had my, hip replacement done back in December, and so an expectation is they're going to attention to detail. That's why I bring that up. Anything you do, you should have that same outlook. You may not be a surgeon, but you are a surgeon in what you do in your life. So I got my little banner here. I got the first one about being the warrior and the path you've taken. So what I have here is, just as you are the warrior in the path you have taken, you are the surgeon of your life and profession. So attention to detail, be it school, job, home life, you pay attention to things. I'm sure, be it the cup of coffee or the kid I mentioned sometimes, there's a certain attention to detail you have when you're doing those things. So the way you operate in life, in school, and job, you should have, that's how you operate. And it should be the best you can be, and not, just halfway or a little bit, or I'll get to it when I do, which goes back to my harping. If you haven't heard me harp before, because a lot of you are new to me, I harp about school is not something extra. School is something you do every day. It's part of your life. It's part of, if you're a morning coffee drinker, if you've got kids, you don't wait till Sunday to take care of the kids. School's the same way. It's part of what you do instead of something extra. And if you adapt that attitude, then you'll do well. If you don't, you'll get by. You'll be stressing. You'll be playing catch up. So there you go. So be the surgeon of your life and profession. All right, into the course room. Like I said, discussion's great. Those of you that are in there, good interaction. We got good paragraphs going on in there, covering everything. So good. The homeworks I've seen, good too. But one of the things I just want to point out, and I mentioned this, I think in last week's video I mentioned it. Homeworks. Okay. So when you go in here, make sure you always scroll down, make sure there's nothing further down, but the homeworks are the fill-in questions. So make sure you're doing the fill-in questions and not something else. I got the, let me get in here into our textbook real quick. So now the way I get to the fill-in questions, you read the chapters and everything, but what I do is I go in here to search, and I just type in fill-in questions. Oops. All right. You gotta spell it right. And then that should give you, if I filled it in right. Alright, so I'll get you down here, fill in questions, and there you go. So that's a quick way to get to it. And that's right there. It says fill in questions. And then you got, depending which chapter you're looking at, same thing, just make sure you're in the right chapter. So there, so that's the, yeah, make sure you're doing fill in questions. Alright, so everything good, discussions, homeworks. This week you got 4 chapters, have to do with supply and demand, okay, and then we go into the household consumption, the business investment sector, and the government sector. So how all those interrelate. And like I said, if you have any questions or anything, or need a little clarification on any of this, get in touch with me. I think I told you before, I'm a 7-day-a-week person, so you don't have to wait till office hours or anything like that to get in touch with me. Just send me a text or do the inbox system here, and I'll get back with you pretty quickly. So if you got any questions, confusion, or anything like that, just get in touch. But otherwise, looks like those of you that are in there, you're doing great. So just keep doing what you're doing. Sometimes you're new to me. Normally, like last week, I did my grandkid pictures as a test question. Normally, that's what I do. Sometimes I do something different. So since I did my army thing at the beginning there in the scenery, I'll do another army thing at the end here. So you can, this is in back in my army days, I was doing a little work in Thailand. So this is me right here. Alright, so just tell me what we were doing again. You can mention Thailand, and that's it. So there's the test question. With that, I'll let you go. Have a great week, and get in touch if you need anything, as always. So, all right, everybody. Bye.